And we are staying with news from Karnataka, and this is the breaking news that we are cutting into, which is to do with the reservation that's now been announced, something that the Home Minister was also referring to. Now, days after the Karnataka government declared the reservation to the Panchamasali and Vokaliga communities by scrapping the 2B category, which is meant for religious minorities. Now, the KPCC Chief DK Shivakumar has alleged that this government has threatened the Pontiffs to accept the new reservation policy because they are rattled that they will lose elections without their support.
Reservation in Karnataka is a mockery. It is an unconstitution. It is an unconstitution. They think that reservation can be distributed like their property. It is not their property, it is a right. The minorities of this soil are living and they have their own rights. I am confident the Congress party will come to power after the next 45 days. We will scrap all this reservation. Within 90 days, they can't change 3 times. There is no base, there is no any report, no proper inquiry has been done.
My colleague Ritu is now joining us live on the broadcast to share more inputs on this story that we are tracking. Now, Ritu, very strong statements that have been made by DK Shivakumar, something that was pretty much in the offing ever since that announcement was made. We'd seen a similar announcement that was just about made by the Home Minister in Bidar in Karnataka, where he's hailing the increase in the reservation category from 50% to 56%. However, that 4% that was reserved for the OBC or Muslim religion has now been scrapped and they've been moved to the EWS category. What is it that the Congress is now alleging when it comes to this entire reservation war in the state of Karnataka right ahead of elections?
Well, you see, ahead of the assembly elections here in the Karnataka, the Congress is alleging that first, when it comes to SC/ST reservation issue, the BJP, in fact, did not even send the proposal to the centre. And then there again, first time ever in the history of 75 years, as said by the Surjewala, that, where he says that in past 90 days, that 3 times that the BJP has in fact changed this whole reservation related issues, that one day they come up with one sort of a statement, another day they came up with one sort of a statement, and it is just going on. And well, this is all unconstitutional is what the Congress is in fact alleging. And they are also saying that now that the BJP is in fact rattled ahead of the elections, that they will be losing and they won't be able to come back to the helm in the state. And that's the reason why they are doing all this sort of a political gimmick. While this is completely unfair to remove the religious minorities from the 2B category and moving them to the EWS by saying that they'll be given a 10% reservation.
Yes.
While that too is complicated issue which is still there in the Supreme Court, there's no proper clarity on that. So
yes,
that's the reason the Congress goes on to say that because of course Panchamasali and Vokaliga, both the community happens to be majority in the state, and that's a huge vote bank as well for Congress as well as for the BJP. Now that the BJP is also trying to woo the Vokaliga voters, they have trying to do all this kind of a political gimmick, but thus this will nowhere work in fact. But once the Congress gets back to the comes to the power, they will ensure that this has all been scrapped, and then the proper steps will be taken by the Congress leaders is what the Congress is saying.
All right, Ritu, thank you so much for joining us with all the latest when it comes to this big story that is coming out of the poll-bound Karnataka. Let's shift focus to the